video. My name is Zoe and I have been making short form disability content about like advocacy and then also just life as a disabled person for over a year now, and YouTube is something that I have always wanted to do but always been too scared to do. The amount of videos that I have started and then just abandoned and never done anything with is insane. But this year I really want to bite the bullet and actually do it. I absolutely love making short form content, and speaking about disability and trying to make relatable content for fellow disabled people has brought so much joy to my life and brought such an amazing community that I wouldn't change it for the world. But I also really enjoy long form content. Every single day, without fail, I watch YouTube. That is the thing that is on my telly all the time. I watch it more than just like regular television or even like normal streaming services. So it only feels right to put something on here. I thought I would try and start low pressure with a classic Spend the Day with Me, as they are some of my favourite videos to film short form. So I thought it'd be interesting to see what it's like doing it on here. Especially as normally with my Spend the Day with Me videos, I tend to do a voiceover, but I talk forever and trying to edit that is insane. So I think I'm just built for long form content naturally. So today is actually quite an exciting day in my life as I am going to a concert this evening. My mum very kindly got us tickets to see James Arthur, who I have never seen perform live before. I'm really excited but naturally very nervous as well, and I thought it might be interesting for people to see what I do as a disabled person going to a concert. I'm physically disabled and a wheelchair user, as well as being autistic, so those things definitely impact my ability and the way that I go about going to something like a concert. So I thought I would show that today. As always, I have started with my morning cup of tea, and I think you can tell by my appearance that I am not ready for the day yet. I have a cup of tea every morning without fail, so I'm going to sit here and drink this and then get on with my day. Tea has been consumed and I'm now going to do a little bit of wheelchair maintenance. However, there is someone in my chair that needs to move first. Everybody say hello to Socks. She currently thinks that this is hers. For some reason, I do not know why. I need to move, I'm afraid. I'm so sorry. For context, I recently crocheted these star covers for my wheels, and this one, beautiful, no notes. She attached to the wheel amazingly. I did this one second though, and I think I sewed it on tighter than I did the other wheel. So as you can see, this one doesn't fit as well. It gets really twisted. The corners of the star shuffle inwards for some reason, and I think I just didn't do it tight enough, but fingers crossed it should be an easy fix. And I'm just going to sew over the corners again, but tighter this time to hopefully match the tension on the other wheel so it doesn't keep doing this. Ta-da! Doesn't look massively different, but I'm really hoping that it will stay more in shape compared to what it was doing. Arguably the most important thing as anyone going to a concert, whether you're disabled or not, is making sure that your bag is ready. So that is what I'm going to do now. I don't know what the bag policy is because I don't have the tickets, and I have not taken this to a concert yet, so I don't know whether or not it would pass policy-wise. But I have taken my bunny bag before, as it is only an A5 sized bag, like in the back bit. So just to be safe, I'm going to transfer the stuff that I need into here. I like to be over-prepared for all situations, so I'm not always a massive fan of bag policies, but at the same time, they are designed to keep people safe, so it's important to follow them. First up, we have my lanyard. Obviously, I will be wearing this when we are actually out and about. However, I don't want to wear it like between now and being in the car and then being outside, so I'm just going to put it in my bag. And on my lanyard I have my hidden disabilities card, which you can tap on someone's phone and like my medical information comes up. I also have my access card behind that. I have a pair of loops, my radar key, a little fidget toy, and then of course my badges. Obviously I'm going to take my purse, a packet of tissues, a hand sanitizer, my lipstick of the day, which is this Trixie Mattel one. It is in Work Wife. I don't currently have it on, but I will put it on before I leave. I'm going to take this little whale coin purse, which has some different fidget toys in. And of course, the main event, my headphones, which perfectly match the colour of my outfit. I'm still not sure about this outfit, but I can't be bothered to change, so we're sticking with it. You also may be wondering why I have the option of loops and my headphones. I like to have options because you never know how loud a place is going to be. So sometimes I'll just wear these, sometimes I'll just wear my loops, or if it's really, really loud and I need that extra protection, I will wear them at the same time. The one I wear the most is definitely my headphones, but sometimes when I'm overwhelmed, being able to feel them on my head doesn't help either, so having the options of loops is great as well. And that all just fits in the back of the bag, and we are ready. And this will go on the back of my wheelchair. And of course, I will also be taking my emotional support item, which is Donkey. He is very well travelled when it comes to concerts and shows and stuff. Also, I get a lot of questions about, am I scared that I'm going to lose him? I am indeed. However, he has a little hole in his ear, which I attach my lanyard to, so it reduces the chances massively of me ever losing him. So that is what I do. Fingers crossed. The idea of him not being with me is absolutely terrifying. And boom, I am finally leaving the house for the day. We are now at a garden centre. This is really awkward. Don't mind me. Just being a vlogger.
Being a vlogger.
Hey! We are now at a garden centre. The plan has changed approximately 3 times. 4 times. With where we were supposed to go before going to the concert later. But we have now landed on a garden centre. I was going to say my brain's not happy about it, but I do like this garden centre, so it is forgiven slightly. Ignore Hello Kitty having a dance. In the garden centre, we found these Hello Kitty minifigure bags.
Thank you. Yeah.
And we're wanting the frogs because my mum really loves frogs.
I love frogs.
And I felt the bags.
You did.
It feels a bit like a frog. Right, should we do one at a time or at the same time?
Oh, what do you think?
One at a time.
One at a time.
Right,
okay.
You go first.
Okay.
You have to close your eyes.
I've got my eyes closed.
Yep. Ooh.
Can I open them yet?
Yeah, you can open your eyes. Yay! It's a frog!
Oh my God.
So cute. Do you reckon if this is a frog, do you think it's the same? Because there's 2.
There's 2, but we could hope that they're different.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh! I know, but she's cute.
She's cute.
We got 1 frog because we weren't sure about the other one.
No.
She's so cute. We have a very healthy tea.
We do.
Of fish and chips in the car. It's very bumpy, and my thighs are burning. Woo! We have made it into the building, and I left Donkey in the car. I don't know if you can hear this, but I left Donkey in the car. So I'm now having to sit here and wait whilst my mum goes and gets Donkey. They very kindly let me just wait by the accessible entrance. Otherwise, I would have to wheel up the massive hill that I just went down to go and get him. But the things we will do for a stuffed animal. But we're here. Thank you. I was just like, we have him. After having a nosy at the merch, we made our way into the arena where the DJ support act was already on, and we were sat next to the cutest working dog. Oh my god, she was absolutely adorable. And this is me filming and explaining to my mom that I am going to have to voice over any of the clips of us talking because there was copyrighted music playing in the background. So here is that. We've got a dog. There's a dog. There's an assistance dog next to us. It's a working dog and he's beautiful. We've got a really good view, which I definitely have to agree with past Zoe, because look how close we are. It's always a bit of hit and miss with wheelchair platforms to whether it's actually going to be a good view, but this was great. I've not been to the NEC in ages, but I remember the first thing I ever went to in my wheelchair was here. And the accessible seating was just like on the floor. It wasn't on a platform. Nope, that's right. And we were over there for War of the Worlds. And thankfully that is the end of my voiceover skills. because we then had some great pre-show entertainment from this lad that was absolutely going for it and genuinely got the crowd more excited than the support act did. And flash warning in 3, 2, 1, and the concert finally started. I genuinely got chills at the visuals for this show. Like, they were insane. The pyro was also absolutely insane. There were colourful fireworks, which I've never seen inside a venue before, and James Arthur came out and sounded brilliant. I really wish I could play you some of the actual audio from the show, but unfortunately I can't. However, he did do this call and response thing to get the crowd started, and this part was really fun.
What the fuck? Alright, I get it. So.
I love you, James, but that was a tad too complicated even for my brain to copy. But also, again, look how incredible these visuals are. I just had goosebumps the entire time. And those goosebumps increased massively because suddenly he was in front of us. James Arthur held my mom's hand and sang whilst holding her hand. I genuinely thought that this woman was going to have a heart attack, and she's got a dodgy ticker, so look at her little face. Nights like this show how important accommodations are and inclusivity, because I would not have been able to experience this without the accommodations that we had set in place and without wheelchair seating. We had such a beautiful night, and I'm so glad that we went. And also at the very end, some girls gave us some confetti, which was really nice. Oh, it's like the equivalent of taking your bra off.
I agree. It is nice to see.
I love your wheels, by the way. That's so cool.
Your lights.
Bike lights on Amazon. They're like £8 for a pack of 2. So
We need to be
you
doing
can
that
have
for
them, but you can have them so that they flash or not.
Oh,
I
that's
can still
fab.
have. At least people can see me in the dark.
Yes. Yeah.
And before you know it, we were on our way back and going to bed. If you got to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. As you can probably tell, it is about a week later now, and I have spent most of my time resting after the concert as my body needed that. I really hope you enjoyed my first long form video, and fingers crossed, if I have the confidence, I will get a little bit better at this. I'm aware that some of the transitions between clips may not be the best, and obviously I had to voice over quite a lot of it due to copyrighted music. But thank you again for watching, and I really hope to see you here in the next one. Bye!